Traveler.
Hey there, Columbina! Are you sure you don't want to look around some more? You might not get another opportunity.
Right now, what I'd like to do is...
Oh! Candy for us? Thanks a bunch, Whoa! What about you, Traveler? How does yours taste? Oh, see...
Yes.
Okay, gotcha! Sure! This one, and... Yep! This one! Here we go! One per...
It's so sweet.
Okay! No need...
Traveler.
Columbina! Finished with the festival already? Really? You're sure you don't want to have a little more fun out there?
Yes, I am sure. This was the most fun I've ever had on a moon prayer night. Everywhere I went, people were saying, "Welcome home," and there were friends at every turn. I only wish it could last longer than one night.
Oh.
Yes, you're right. The moon prayer blossoms.
Ooh, look! Look!
Moon prayer night has come.
The moon.
Happy Moon Prayer Night, dear.
Happy Moon Prayer Night!
Happy Moon Prayer Night.
Aww.
Huh.
Time flies when you're having fun.
Oh, looks like the time has come.
Columbina. You're heading off, then?
Yes, to the ruins you mentioned.
Wait! I know? At least...
Take one of our craft shop's crumb cookies up to the moon with you.
The Curatorium of Secrets believes in proper farewells.
Never.
Farewells are an important affair for the Ratniki, too. We never know when...
Haha! And here I thought grand farewell...
We made a little something for you. Ta-da!
What is it?
A Moon Prayer Night greeting card with drawings by all of your friends.
You did mention that you'd like a portrait done, so I took the liberty of creating one for you.
I, meanwhile, did the portrait of Mr. Albedo, and Mr. Varka did the same for me.
I mean, I think my work was pretty true to life.
The picture of Ashru was my doing. The two of you...
Wait, was I the only one who did a full body picture? That's so embarrassing.
I did pictures of me and Anefa.
I did my own portrait and one for Hat Guy.
Plus, there's the two mages, Arlecchino and Sandrone. So, if you ever miss us, just flip the card open and we'll all be right there with you.
I don't know what to say. Thank you so much, everyone. This whole... Llama! I figured it out.
Figured what?
Remember how the Frost Moon Scions used to use milk as invisible ink to write hidden messages?
That was a very long time ago. Oh, are you saying?
Yes. When I miss you all, I shall use moonlight in the same way, to write words that only you can see upon the moon itself.
Wow.
Quite. But
Simply open your windows on nights when the moon shines bright, and the moonlight will naturally flow towards the...
That sounds most fitting indeed.
I'll try to write them in places that won't disturb your sleep.
I, for one, would sleep all the better for having read.
Exactly! So don't worry about disturbing it.
All right.
In that case, Columbina.
I'm ready. Very well. A few moments. I will be gone. I still don't know what to expect on the moon. Will I really be able to send messages to my friends? The Kuhenki, the animals of Nod Cry. I'll never get to see them again. I would... This is where the people of Hyperborea used...
Eternal moon, frost moon, iridescent.
The gate to the moons shall...
Moon marrow preparations are complete. Only the final step remains.
I'm sure Nasha Town is livelier than ever at this moment.
Yeah, it's a shame you couldn't...
It's fine. I'm more than happy with this. My last piece of luggage. My own... I can already feel the moon calling to me.
Your home lies on the far side of this light, Columbina.
From now on, we will at last...
Columbina,
Yes?
be sure to come back and see us when you get...
Of course.
But if that chance doesn't come, then remember that you have...
Yes, I will. Thank you for everything. And remember, come night. Well then, farewell, my friends. Thank you. This was my happiest night in Teyvat.
Farewell, Columbina.
The moon really is closer than ever tonight. beings in one place. Time for one final experiment. Reason, life, death, time and space. They all believed I would fail. But Tevat's primordial power never did belong to the throne of heaven. And now, they are mine.
Is free to wield the Three Moons' power. It's the only way. I guess I won't be going home today.
Columbina! No!
Stubborn world, do not try to control me!
Columbina.
Are you all right? Do your wounds still hurt?
I had someone prepare a little medicine that could prove effective. Take it if you need to.
In that case, let me relate the contents of the call we made.
That Dottore is a crafty one. He distracted the Hexenzirkel by creating a huge fuss. I'd assumed that the cause was an abyssal intrusion from the outside world. But after learning that you managed to influence the phantoms in Nodcry,
But we weren't able to change their fate.
True, you couldn't change how their stories ended, but you did build some variables.
Variables?
Yes, things you heard that you could not otherwise have learned, ideas that would Of course, most variables usually pale into insignificance with the myriad of possibilities. That's what Dottore did, and it's how he created the necessary conditions so that when you activated the...
However, we have no way of knowing exactly.
Yeah, we also need to ascertain Columbina's state.
And that about sums it up.
As I suspected, Dottore has disappeared completely. If it's any consolation, he wasn't able to control Columbina as he might have wished.
Oh no! What? She did what? All we saw was Dottore appeared and used some kind of power. The next thing we knew, he and Columbina were...
So, Columbina intentionally opened the Moon Gate and escaped into the same mysterious world as Rerir and Thalindus.
Sounds like bad news.
Seen in that way, the Trilunar Syzygy and Rerir's emergence, Dottore might have been pulling the strings in both cases. According to Miss Alice, he is attempting to transcend his destiny and finish an experiment.
An utter lunatic.
Wait a sec, where's Hat Guy? Seems like he'd want to be here for the—
He took off with the Dodo communication device after we spoke to Alice. He said he had a hunch that he wanted to investigate. The look on his face was terrible.
I'm back.
Hat guy!
I went to look for the Hyperborean phantoms again. I got them to talk to Nicole on the other end of the communications line. Turns out, the history they describe is different.
Really? But how? Surely Nicole—
Because the phantoms are the ones who were deceived. They speak of a savior who appeared in their history. This savior promised to create a new moon within the false sky. And foolishly, they believed in him and told him everything. It's obvious that this was Dottoro's doing.
Now you mention it, the first time we entered the Hyperborean ruins, we heard the phantoms discussing the—
But Dottore shouldn't have been able to get—
He didn't. Nicole said that this was an anomalous state triggered by disruption. The variables that Dottore put in place were substantial enough.
So it's not that their memories were unclear.
That's exactly the possibility Dottore was trying to manufacture. Then, he harnessed that knowledge on Moon Prayer Night.
How is that even possible?
To be precise, he exploited a weakness in the way the spell senses Kuvaki to detect the moon's location. The gate would teleport Columbina to the false moon's location. Once he had her under control, the teleportation spell remained active. And
At that moment, the moon marrows disappeared right before our eyes. It was already too—
By then, Dottore had already amassed the power of all—
So, where does that lead?
I'd certainly like to know what Her Majesty thinks, now that the concerns I expressed to her have come to pass. But we cannot— And in any case, it is not the Fatui Harbinger Damselette who sees us as her friends, but rather Columbina Hyposelenia. If, even in such extreme circumstances, Her Majesty will not then I will do as my heart demands. I will fight as Peruware instead. Time is short, so I'll make the first move.
Whew. You and Arlic—
All right. Lose those dejected looks for a moment and let me get a word in. It looks bad, I won't lie. So Dottore's pulled some real dirty tricks to gain the upper hand. And yeah, it's to the point where even the mages say that many have told me that Tevat's destiny is fixed. And since he was able to— You of all people should not be discouraged, traveler from afar. This isn't over yet. And you're not alone in that. But none of us are the type to sit back and— That's exactly how a knight should roll. They knock you—
Mark is right! This is far— Dottore's already way overdue a butt-kicking given his passionate—
That's what I'm talking— How's everyone else feeling?
I'll use Kuvaki to investigate Columbina's whereabouts.
Leave the intel gathering to me. Whatever happens within Nodcry's board—
Anno and I will do all we can to support you.
Alice and Nicole are busy dealing with an emergency at Tevat's borders, but they're both very angry about this. They've asked Albedo and—
Are you ready then? We're going to have to conduct—
I'll do my best.
As for me, I'm pretty familiar with Dottore's way of doing things. So I can
Nice! Looks like we have our— I'll get in touch with Flint's and Itlua, get them to have a chat with their stars. At the same time, I'll pass on instructions to the knights present in Nodcry to assist the Lightkeepers and not—
Yeah! We'll show—
That's it then. Good—
I never thought that Columbina would become my real name. It went from being a Fatui code name, and remember, come night or day, the moon—